Hello there! Day 47 of the Ewan McGregor-a-thon, and today I will be watching Jack the Giant Slayer. This is a film which I think I have seen once. A very long time ago. I am guessing when it just came out. In my memory, there was this kind of trend that big movie studios made blockbusters out of fairy tales, but kind of targeted towards a slightly older audience, and also with a lot more blockbuster things in them. And that was kind of the start of the live action reboots of the old Disney films, but it was just a live action remake, I guess, adaptation of classic fairy tales. And the first one I remember seeing was Snow White and the Huntsman, which didn't really look like Snow White, but okay. And this was the second one, which started the trend, I guess. That's what I remember. You've also got Alice in Wonderland and Maleficent a little bit, although those two are more like live action reboots. I don't know. The point is, I think I've seen this film, but I'm not sure. If I have seen it, I remember very little from it. I didn't remember that Ewan McGregor was in this film, but I don't think he will play a big role. I think like the father of Jack or something, or maybe a king who has a very small role. I don't think he will play a giant. Could be wrong, I don't know. I am eager to find out. So yeah, I think I will find out. And as always, I will let you know what I thought of it after I've seen the film. Alright, Jack the Giant Slayer. The film was okay. I expected not to like it. I did, kinda. It's not really that bad. It is enjoyable. My main gripe with this film is why? I just don't understand why this film was made. Who listens or reads Jack and the Beanstalk and thinks, you know what this story really needs? A big epic fight at the end. It's different enough to be classified as a different story, but it's kind of too similar to really fool anyone. Like, you couldn't just market this film as another story. The reason I don't like live action reboots is because it's not really original, but then this story is so different from the original fairy tale that it kind of is original. So I'm kind of conflicted on that front. Also, what I thought was odd was that this film didn't really feel like it was targeted towards a slightly older audience, like late teens or something. But then the Giants did some things that really were targeted towards the really gruesome things sometimes. Especially one of the death scenes at the end, which I won't spoil, but if you know what I'm talking about, you'll know. That was really surprisingly gruesome, and I don't know, I guess the Giants didn't really fit in with the rest of the film. There's this one giant, his name is Fallon, I think, and he's got two heads, and it's really kind of disgusting. What I did like about this film is the scale. If you're going to upscale any fairy tale, it might as well be Jack and the Beanstalk, and it really works. It really is an awesome rendition, really. The Beanstalk was massive, and that fits perfectly. I wasn't a big fan of the giant world. I think it could have been a little bit more creative. It's just really our world, but up in the clouds. The architecture of the giants was interesting, so that's at least something. And the final battle, I know I'd done it earlier, but it's... I mean, it's a giant battle. I don't really have anything to complain about that. I wasn't a big fan of the main character, Jack. I didn't really like his actor. Nothing against the actor himself, but it's just his character didn't really yeah, it didn't really resonate with me. Same with Isabel. In fact, none of the characters really resonated with me. However, there is one big exception. By far, my favorite part about this film was Ewan McGregor. He is amazing. Campy, cheesy, and it's just perfect. From the moment I first saw him, I knew this was going to be one of my favorite characters by him. And favorite in a kind of, yeah, not a really serious way. He has this goatee with a twirly mustache and a sticky up haircut, and it is great. I'd say if you were going to see this film, do it for Ewan McGregor. He's. And another thing I really liked was the ending, actually, where they tell the story again and they change a few details, and you kind of get, oh, so that's why the story is not really like the story I know. Like, the uncle is changed into a father or into a mother. The horse is changed into a cow. It kind of loses its epicness, and yeah, that's... I thought that was a nice detail. Also, the fact that the crown was the crown jewels of the United Kingdom was an interesting choice. It didn't really make much sense, but yeah, I still liked it nonetheless. So, all in all, I'm giving this film a 6 out of 10. Just for Ewan McGregor, really. He single-handedly helped this film to a 6. I think if he wasn't in this, I think I would have given it a failing grade, but Ewan McGregor really helps. Tomorrow I will be watching A Million Ways to Die in the West, so do join me for that, and I will see you tomorrow.